Honestly, these shoes are so cool, Michelle. You have to see them to believe them. Some of them resemble toes, if you can even kind of imagine that. But Elizabeth, you're here with the Bata Shoe Museum. We've spoken before, but this exhibit really is super unique. We're going to do a walk around in a second, but why bring this here?
So this is the brainchild of our amazing curator and manager of exhibitions, Nishi Bassi. She unfortunately couldn't be here today, so I'm in her stead. But André Perugia was such an innovator, and today his work is still seen. Like if you go outside and you look on the street, you'll still see his work, even though he started doing it in the 20s. So this is an opportunity to look back at his early work, see how transformative it was, how amazing it was, and then how transformative it was to fashion. And so even right here, like if you start with all over rhinestone shoes, he was the first one to do it. Like everybody does it now, but he was the first one. And so as you go through the exhibition, you can see some remarkable innovations.
Going through, you see the shape of the heel start to transform, but some of them have these really unique shapes, including ones that almost look like feet, actual toes.
Yes.
But how did the kind of evolution of the shoe grow through him? Because I know he's one of the first people, it's not entirely known who invented the stiletto, but he's on the list. He's on the list.
He's on the list, 100%. He's the first person to actually do an all-steel heel. So his blade heel paved the way for what became the stiletto. And so that's what you see in a lot of his work. He's doing these things that are literally the ideas that seed innovation, not only his own, but others to follow. And so, for example, his masked shoe, you can see this right here.
Oh yeah, I see the face.
Yeah, it's from the 20s. But even to this day, there are shoe designers who revisit this concept again and again. But do you want to see one of my personal favorites?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We'll take a walk.
All right.
But going through each one of them, they are so unique, and I see versions of those now, and I'm realizing, oh, it must have come from him.
Yes, correct, exactly. And that's sort of the point of the exhibition. So this shoe, he innovates the idea of removing the inner shank in the 1930s. He patents it in 1940. But if you look at this shoe, it looks so futuristic even to our eyes today. But he was doing this decades and decades and decades ago.
I have to say my favorite is probably this one because it looks like the shoe's got a bob.
Yeah, so he did that for Schiaparelli. And so Schiaparelli, he himself was also very interested in art, but like the surrealist movement was informing not only art, but also fashion through Schiaparelli's work and arguably through Perugia's work as well.
We have about 30 seconds left, but I want to go over to the stilettos because I know this is kind of where it all comes from, but we'll talk about the
blade heel.
The blade heel, yes.
And so what's so important about this innovation, this is 1951, he does it for Dior. When it comes out, people are like, that's a little wild. Even the fact that the upper is just these thin little straps. But what's so important about it was that given that it was steel, it could support the weight of a wearer and be so thin. Prior to that, heels were made of wood.
I'm a fan.
And so they would have cracked under pressure. But then he goes on to actually create, I mean, he makes stilettos, as do others. But boy, his work is so innovative.
I'm more of a flat shoe kind of gal myself. Thank you, Elizabeth, so much. We're going to send things inside to Lindsay to talk about the footwear you're going to need on a day like today, because I'm pretty sure it's still raining outside. We'll send things back inside.
Okay.
Oh my, so cool.